blame it on everybody else, right, Steph? Blame it on everybody else. Just blame it on everybody else. You count me in, Steph? Huh? Count me in, will you? One, two, 1, 2. Welcome, everybody. A very good morning to you all. March the 26th, Thursday morning. I'd like to welcome you all here, Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 3. And, of course, to those of you watching on CTV Sports, a very, very good morning. We are about to throw the first ball into play here. It is, of course, game number 4 of the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial. We've got El Lirio there in the purple and white up against Tanakanda. And before I get down to telling you who's out there, let's just see where this first ball goes. A nice little pick up here by the number 2, by Avery Chapman. Setting up, picking up a very quick pace here from the get-go. So, as I was saying, the introduction to the two teams. We're going to start with El Lirio. We have Jose Ballester at number 1. At number 2, the man just nearly got the first score for El Lirio. That was Avery Chapman, playing off a 1-goal handicap. At number 3, then we have Lily Laurent. That's the only young lady out there on the field this morning. And then at number 4, playing off 5 goals, none other than Michel Dorignac. Now over to Tanakanda. We have, yes, a bit of polo royalty in the house. Alfonso Nero playing the number 1 position. At number 2, Dr. Tanvir Khan. And at number 3, father and son combo, Francisco Spinacci playing off 2 goals at number 3. And Pablo Spinacci, his dad, the 4-goaler, playing number 4. And let's go back to the action very quickly here, as Lily Laurent here will maybe pick up her first goal of the match. I'm just waiting for the umpire to raise his hand. That would tell us that that was a goal, but it looks like it might have ever so slightly just gone wide, so a little bit unlucky. Your umpire, of course, none other than Santos Ank, and I'm delighted to have with me, of course, the one and only Dale Schwartz. Good morning, Dale. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling irate today. I think we'll bring a little more of the islands and spread a little love today. Here, we got a big triple header for us. It'll be a lot of fun today, Yan. Yep. And we got the 6. We're going to work our way through the 12. In between, and look at this, Dr. Tanvir Khan on the move. And he's got about 3 lengths on everybody. Good pickup here as Nero's going to put Dorniak in his hip. That's going to give, looks like Khan's going to have a clean route, but just off the left side. So both teams getting some runs here. Field 3 looking fabulous today. And a nice breezy day here. We got clouds in the sky. And should be a beautiful day, yeah.
Absolutely. And as you said, Dale, triple header starting off, as I said, game number 4 of the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial. I'd like to also extend, and I know he's watching, a dear friend and colleague of ours, Jordan Schwetz. Many happy returns of the day. It's his birthday today. I hope you're enjoying the first of our triple header. Here we go, knock-in coming, and a nice long ball over the halfway line. Intended there for Lily Laurent, but she wasn't there. And this young man, Dr. Tanvir Khan, getting a lot of touches and getting a lot done already here in the opening sequence. But nice little pick up here, cheeky little attempt to steal the ball back to El Lirio through Lily Laurent. Little open backhand. And let's just remind you of how these two teams played their opening matches. El Lirio, they lost their first game to Reinhardt Polo by 4 to 5.5, and at Tanakanda they beat Mangor convincingly by 7 to 1.5. And Mangor are now, of course, 0-2. They also lost their opening match to Reinhardt Polo. So it looks like slowly but surely it's crystallizing who might make it all the way through to the final. Again, another run here by Dr. Tanvir Khan. Overrides. Michel Dorignac will pick up the broken play, turn things around, and we have a rather late whistle. Not quite sure. What did you see there, Dad? Anything?
I think you're going to get a currency change. Yeah, about halfway through the chukker there. Very clean, open first chukker. And with 2:54 on the clock to be precise. Remember, we will be using the courtesy change as needed. And right now, we're going to get 5 of the players. Now 6 of the players. To go ahead and switch the ponies up. And nice day today. That's what I said. You don't need to use the courtesy change, whether you like to rotate the horses. We talk a lot about the 6th goal being 4 chukker polo and giving the opportunity for players to be able to come and play on 2, 3, 4 horses. Got to mix them up a little bit. It's the greatest thing about the 6th goal. And it is a breeding ground. And it's a lot of fun, a lot of energy. And we've seen a lot of the games here at CTV Sports, being that we do cover everything from 6 to 26. And we're going to go in between today. We're going to have some great 12 goals, so make sure you tune in. Yan will be solo for that game, so you can tune in to Yan, Eddie Frank. I'll be working as the IRO today, instant replay official. Those games have been very, very, very tight. And when you do get games that are like that, you want to embrace the technology. So we will be bringing the technology in and using a challenge system. And lots of polo going on. You got the Gold Cup final coming up. And they're going to start the U.S. Open. And we're leading into that 26 goals. And we've had this year from 26 to 30 goals on our Sunday games.
Yeah, we have. No, it's been absolute stellar, the polo that we've been very fortunate to see here at Grand Champions Polo Club, of course, the home of champions. And as Dale was saying, triple header, we've got the 12 goal coming up. But don't forget the WCT this afternoon, 5 o'clock, over on field number 1. We've got 2 10-goal ladies gracing us with their presence. So a lot of polo coming to you today here on CTV Sports from Grand Champions. So everybody's back on the field. Play will continue with a hit from the spot where that whistle came. And that knock-in coming from the team in purple, El Lirio. Alfonso nearly getting away with it and stealing that interception. Didn't quite work out the way he planned. Haven't really seen Tanakanda warm up and play the way they were when they played their opening match against Mangor. They came out guns blazing. So maybe they just want to play it at a very leisurely pace. But of course, once the 2 Spinaccis get going, and here's one of them, and that's the younger of the 2, Francisco Spinacci, brings that ball nicely over the halfway line. He's got a man on, just avoids the hook there from Ballester, Jose Ballester. Very clean so far. Left now for Pablo Spinacci with a nicely played cut shot. That ball, as you would say, Dale, has got eyes. It's running, and the little finishing touch there, very nicely done, and if I'm not mistaken, by Dr. Tanvir Khan. So, cracking little run here. The pass then, absolute top draw from Pablo. And Dr. Tanvir, after a little bit of help there from Franz Pinacci, picking up the first goal here for Tanakanda.
So look at a few switches here from the first games. They had Dr. Tanvir Khan. He was actually plays the number 2, but you'll see the rotation between him and Alfonso Nero. Today it looks like Dr. Tanvir Khan kind of pulling the team, and then Lily also moving. She's wearing the 3, but kind of pulling the team, staying in front. It was great to meet her and her team after their game the other day and finding out how they named her team. El Lirio, being after Lily in Spanish, which I did not know.
Yeah. It's always nice when there's a bit of a story behind the name of a team, and we got a chance to talk to Lily, obviously, when we had the PTF 2 weeks ago. Very, very talented young lady player, loving her polo, and great to see her here at Grand Champions Polo Club. And so far, we're getting a lot more touches than she did in the opening game. She was very nervous, but of course, once you've been here to Grand Champions Polo Club and you have a very strong and a very fair team that will help you relax, that will always make things a lot easier. So you might have heard in the background there the horn. So that brings us to the end of chukka number 1. Remember, both teams playing off 6 goals. Tanakanda taking a little lead by 1-0 as they go into the first break. Stay with us. We're going to have a very short little commercial break. We'll be right back with chukka number 2. Pony change. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports. You've tuned in just at the right time. We have ended chukka number 1 with a goal in favour of Tanakanda. And right at the very end there was a ball coming off a defending player which went over the back line, which of course meant that chukka number 2, which has now started with the equivalent of a corner, a safety 60. Unfortunately, no score. So the boys in white, Tanakanda, have possession and a lot of room here on the near side. And I was going to say, that to me looks like Alfonso Nero with a very nice pass, playing it up to Francisco, a.k.a. Franz Pinacci. Now as he takes it round the bends, Pinacci, this could be a coast-to-coast. A lot of butter on a Brita Brown toast.
Yeah, beautiful run here, and that's what you want to do, get it going right at the beginning of the second chukker, using the long ball. And we saw this earlier with Pablo and Fran. They use each other very well to number 3 and 4 position. And then, of course, you have Dr. Tavercom pulling a team with Alfonso Nero. Good combination. This team could be a force to be reckoned with as they work their way through the tournament. And this is a big one for Ilario. They have to get a win here. And the Tanacana team looking to go 2-0. So this is going to be a pressure game, and they want to get it going early if possible, because once Tanacana gets the goal scoring, but we saw Dorniak, and we talked to them afterward, Jan. They said they started a little late in their first game, so we'll see what happens here as they take off here in the second chukker.
Well, a shot on goal, a little unlucky there for Jose Ballester, and he's also had some pretty good touches already and some good runs here in the first period and the first chuck. A little unlucky there. Played the ball very nicely out to the right-hand side, trying to create a bit of space for a shot on goal, maybe a yard and a half just wide. So once again, not phased in the slightest. Tanacanda, of course, with 2 goals already under their belt. So far, everything going to plan. And as you said, Dale, they're looking for a 2-0. Nice little ball up to the front. Dr. Tanvir Khan nicely picked up here on the near side. He's got to open up that pony now, but he's got a man on. Michel Dorniak's right behind him. Nice little cut shot here once again from Dr. Tanvir Khan. Surely here, no mistake. And that will go straight through. Oh, did it go through? Didn't go through. He just did not put that through. Maybe just a little bit too complacent, a little bit too early. And look how quickly Illyrio turned defense into offense. Spinacci in hot pursuit. This could be a very nice comeback here. If he can put it through. Checks, fires, puts it up. And, Dale, what do you make of that?
You know, I want to see Jose Ballester get it going. He was another one that started him and Michelle. They started a little bit slow at first. Like I said, they came in the third and fourth chukker, and they came in and, made it a 1-goal game. So we saw Jose really turn it on in the third and fourth. So I love seeing that they're using him early. And Michelle being a great captain at the number 4 position, he'll mix it up. Avery has the ability to adjust, and Lily is just so special. A lot of fun talking with her. We got to meet all of her horses, and she loves her horses. And she'll pull the team, but they'll get that good rotation going, and it's working very well. The El Capitano right here, and we know Pablo very well. And 8 goals at his highest rating. And he actually probably would have went to 10, but he actually broke his femur at one point and had to recover from that. And still carried that 8-goal handicap. But they'll adjust. So they want to keep it going, try to keep it close. And we're seeing a different large team here. They're starting out very strong and mixing the horses up well. So we'll see if they can keep that rhythm going. And I think it looks like Pablo's doing a few changes also. They're testing some new plays out, which we love to see. And we'll see which one works, because it is an ever-changing, of course, game. The chess game will continue. Love seeing the 2 young players right here, Franz Pinacci and Alfonso Nero. We're going to see a lot of them, I think, over the coming years. Jan added Frank. And you had a birthday this week. A lot of big birthdays this month. As we said, big shout out to Hope Ariana once again. It was her birthday. Did you have fun on your birthday?
I did indeed. Thank you very much. And but not as much as watching this 6 goal. Here we go then. We're back out on the field. Quick pony change. Ball's back in play. And here we go. Lily Laurent, who's Got some English in her, some Danish in her. Very travelled, and was telling me how much she enjoys her polo and how much she enjoys coming here to Grand Champions Polo Club. Now the man who just scored, trying to pick up another goal, going around the outside there, Jose Ballester, also playing so far a very, very confident game. As the pick-up now, and this could be a breakaway here for the number one, for Alfonso Nero. Nero, look at that, the way he just rolled that wrist, tried to go on the approach towards that goal mouth. Dorignac just shutting him down. It was a little unlucky. Picked up very quickly by Francisco. Fran Spinacci, watch this. Just not quite able to put it through the 24 feet. And a totally different way today, I think, Dale. Illyria, the way they're playing, they seem to have a lot more confidence. Yeah, a little unlucky here, the lesser angle, that quick line change.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that. That'll happen. And especially on those quick plays, we see a lot of that in the lower goal polo. And actually, we've been seeing a lot of it also in the high goal, but they've been moving the ball in the new rules where they're keeping the ball moving and not allowing players to delay the game. And wow, they're going to get it going quickly here. Santos, I love it's been a great addition to the umpire crew here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Keeps the ball moving. That's a big part of being an umpire. Make sure you keep a good rhythm with the players. And picked up area and controlled by Dorignac. He's going to find Avery.
Shut down very quickly here. Well, that's what they did so well until Dr. Tanvir Khan checks as the ball goes towards those boards. He's got Fran to lend him a helping hand. And the near side backhand nicely played there by the number 2, Avery Chapman, again towards the boards. But Spinacci was there. Oh, I like this. Tenacious, very tenacious by the number 1, Ballester. Sticking with his man. Gets himself caught up now in a little bit of a pickle. Left behind, Spinacci. A little bit too slow there on the turn. Pablo thought he might have not needed to get involved, but Michel Dorignac won't mind. He'll pick up the ball literally on the halfway line, sends it out to the left-hand side. Well, now let's see what Lily can do here. You can see the number 1, once again, Ballester trying to take Spinacci out of the equation to allow Lily the space that she needs. Nice little attempt on the near side. Well played, Lily. Oh, well done. Yeah, you've just got to stick to your man, stick to your guns, keep your head down, follow through. Ball's just on the verge there of going out of bounds. And Dr. Tanvir Khan, you can see he wants it. He's going to get it too. There comes the pass. And now the shoes on the other foot. Spinacci trying to clear the way for Dr. Tanvir Khan. Nice long ball. He's going to have to chase that one. He's going to be a little bit quicker. He's got traffic coming, the horn. Oh, nice second shot here up to the danger zone. And maybe, did that go in? Well, we'll have to wait for verification. But either way, it'll be the end of the chukker. We'll verify that. Thank you very much. So stay with us. We've got 2 more chukkers coming up. Yeah, the goal was good. So Dr. Tanvir Khan, what a great run there, picking up his second goal. And that indeed makes it 3 goals to 1. Stay with us. We'll be back for chukker 3 and 4 after this short break. Well, welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us. Thursday morning, triple header day of polo here at Grand Champions Polo Club. Great to have you watching on CTV Sports. And if you've just joined us, well, we've had two very, very exciting chukkers here. Tanakanda already with a 1-0 under their belt up against El Lirio. They're in the purple and white. They have an 0-1. And Tanakanda starting very well in that opening chukker with Dr. Tanvir Khan picking up a goal in the first and in the second chukker. And Franz Finacci picking up that third goal. Here we go, ball's back in play, and it looks like Alfonso Nero is not going to waste any time. He knows he's got Jose Ballester right behind him. Well played, Jose. Shutting that down. That could have been goal number 4. Now let's see if Illyrio, if they can turn defense into offense. Another great run, like we saw earlier by Jose Ballester. On the halfway line, down comes the hammer from Spinacci. Left for Lily. Lily Laurent will leave that one behind for Michel Dorignac. And he, I'm sure, will be wanting to mobilise his attackers up to the front door. Spinacci gets a piece of it. And there she is again. Well read, Lily. Lily Laurent. Yeah, needs to be a little bit quicker, though, for that second touch. But as you were saying, Dale, at this level, this is where you gather that kind of experience and that kind of... Oh, well done. Well done. And the umpire, I believe he's going to raise his hand any minute now. There it is. So what a cracking goal there by Lily Laurent. She'll be delighted with that. Picking up her first goal here at Grand Champions Polo Club. Her first goal at the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial. She will be delighted, I'm sure. So 3 goals to 2. And a good 5 minutes remaining here in the penultimate chukker as they come back to the halfway line. Waiting for Santos Anka to release that ball, which he does so now. And again, a very good, effective pickup here by Dr. Tanvir Khan. He's not going to waste any time taking that ball to the boards and dragging his players with him. Little support there from Alfonso Nero. In comes the number 2, Avery Chapman. Sends it straight back, deflected. Alfonso, and there wasn't much even the number 1 there, Jose Ballester, could do. As once again, they're getting ever so close to that goal mouth. And that is going to go ever so slightly wide out to the right-hand side. Oh, very unlucky they're on the near post. But and they're doing it at a very, very calm pace here. Very unlucky indeed. Here we go. Over to the far side. Temperatures this morning absolutely ideal. We've got a bit of a breeze going on as temperatures of the last few days have been on the rise again. 4 minutes on the clock, as you can see. Everybody converges on that halfway line. Little turnaround. Nice little shot there by Spinacci. Looking, well, it was a bit too short for Dr. Tanvir Khan. And away we go, coming straight into your living room as El Lirio. Turn defense into offense. Cheeky little steal here by Pablo Spinacci. Will that ball stay in play? I fear not. So there'll be a change of possession, and that'll go in favour of El Lirio. .320 on the clock. And play is called. Let's see what Michel Dorignac can do. He's sort of not quite halfway in his own half. Sends it across the field. Nice little pass. Now then, Lily opens her shoulders. Well played, Lily. I see every time you touch the ball as a beginner or as a debutant, it's another notch of experience. That will build on confidence. It'll build on positioning and reading and understanding the play. Ball's a little bit too short. Spinacci steals it, and he's got Daddy behind him. So they're now working the rotation. Here we go. Spinacci to Spinacci. Well, you couldn't have played it better if you tried. And now then, Dr. Tanvir Khan. That's been laid up nicely for the man with the number 2 on his shirt. He's already scored 2. Can he make it 3? Sends it slightly out to the left. Will keep it in play with a back. No, he went for the cut shot even. Ball is still on the verge. Was in play, but went out of bounds. And I could hear. And there's the whistle for our courtesy change here with 2:10 left on the clock.
Oh, keep it moving here. 3-2 little bit lower scoring than we would think. It's a very fluid game up and down the field. Both teams using each other very well, passing well. Good defense, though, by both teams. So that's kind of, I think, going to be the big difference when we get down to the final two teams that'll end up making it to the finals here. The offense on all of our teams in the sixth goal has been very, very strong. And they've been not just using each other very well, but the rotation of different players. And we're seeing that a lot today. And it's fantastic to see that at the sixth goal level. And we see so much of that in the high goal where they change it up and use different techniques. And but it's good to see that at the sixth goal. And, now it's going to come down to who can actually put it between 24 feet, 8 yards. Yeah. And now I was thrilled to see the wheelie polo back. And so keep your eyes out on that on CTV Sports. Probably going to have more wheelie polo. I know the participants who have been playing are revved up. We had a lot of people talking about that and who had never seen it before. And, if you look at ESPN and you see all the different sports broadcasting that's out there today from all over the internet, CTV Sports bringing the wheelie polo to the higher level with the rule book and, of course, bringing all the procedures and safety measures in place. And so if you get a chance, take a look at that because you're going to see more of that as our season goes on. Usually we have our games on Sunday. And we had a great turnout, different young ladies and gentlemen, but it is played by all different ages. And quick Kersey changes here. I got to tell you, the sixth goal has been setting the precedence on the. They're a little bit sluggish on the first games out, but that makes sense as the teams are getting used to it. But now everybody back in a groove and they're back on the field here. Lily is warmed up, ready to go, but picked up here. Oh, a little bit of bad luck there by Fran, and Lily will work it one more time.
But again, this time it's Pablo Spinacci who will pick it up and turn it around. Oh, nice little play here, but on the halfway line, and away we go. In the right place at the right time. Very nicely done here by the player with the number 2 on his shirt, Avery Chapman. Let's see if he can get that round the entire traffic, which is in that far corner. In comes Spinacci. Alfonso Nero going up. There's the pass. And this one will be for Nero. Bouncing ball, but he had Tanvir right behind him. Dr. Tanvir Khan not able to control that one as Michel Dorignac will turn things around. He's got 2 to choose from. Straight down the middle. Good choice. Looking for his number 2 for Chapman. Chapman tried to pick it up on the near side. In comes the number 1, Ballister. But as you said, Dale, they're doing a very good job here in defense as Spinacci over on the far side will be looking, where is Dr. Tanvir Khan? He might just want to run this one himself. Dr. Tanvir Khan would be well advised to jump in behind. Now he's going to try and get that ball back on his stick side. Nice pass here from Spinacci and Dr. Tanvir Khan. I believe the hand's going to go up. Yep. And that will be the end of chukker number 3. So, cracking goal there from Dr. Tanvir Khan. His third, if I'm not mistaken. We have one more chukker coming up. Stay with us. Chukker number 4 of the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial. Welcome back, everybody. Chukker number 4 just starting. Very, very quick, the teams here today, Dale. Coming back in for our 4th and final chukker. And as you said, it looks like Tanakanda are on course to make it 2-0. And remember, the finals of the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial coming up on Saturday. We've got a double header of finals. We've got the top 30 12-goal finals as well as the 6-goal final. And then, of course, on Sunday, you might want to make sure you don't want to miss that, the Palm Beach Open, when we go back to 26 goals. The World Polo League, of course, this year in its 8th season. Very much looking forward to that. So plenty of polo coming to you from Grand Champions Polo Club and brought to you, of course, by CTV Sports. So, chukker number 4 has just begun, and we had a situation over on the far side. Quickly taken, a penalty 5A from the spot in favour of Illyrio. Lily Laurent doing a very good job and getting that ball at least into the opposition's half. Long ball coming here from Michel Dorignac, trying to find Jose Ballester. He's in the danger zone. And again, very, very solid defending here as Alfonso Nero came in, got possession or repossessed that ball, and now Spinacci. Let's see if they can run one coast to coast. Surrounded there by Illyrio defenders. Stopped and turned. Nicely done, Ballester. Lily's up there. He just didn't get the turn on the turn. Didn't get a clean contact on that ball. And again, well read. Lily was waiting for that pass to come. Once again, Nero. Same situation, little backhand shot. No, he's going to try and work it. Unlucky there, deflection off the pony as Ballester. Sticking with his man. Well played, Jose. Gets a little help there with a kick from the pony. And Lily is still in situ. There's the drive. Now she's got to get her skates on if she wants to get behind this ball. Here she comes. Spinacci will send it straight back. Oh, and she nearly intercepted it. And here we go, Alfonso Nero. And look how quickly Dr. Tanveer Khan turned. 2 players now for Tanakanda in front and on their own. He's left this one for Alfonso. Alfonso with the finishing touch. And just off the post on the far post wide. I'm sure he'll be kicking himself. I'm sure we've had would like to have a replay of that. Very unlucky, but also very nice to see how Dr. Tanveer Khan saw that Alfonso had the better angle, had the better and the clearer run on goal, and then took on the next defending player. Well played, Dr. Tanveer Khan. On the halfway line. Very impressed with Jose Ballester getting very much involved. This time it's Francisco Fran Spinacci, well corrected. He's going to go for the long shot. That ball's going. I don't think you could hit it any straighter if you tried. Que golazo. What a cracking goal there by Fran Spinacci, picking up his second. And that makes it 5-2. Thank you very much, Santos Anka, just indicating with the arm up that ball went through. And that next whistle, which is coming up now with 3:11, will be our final courtesy change here of this match between Illyrio and Tanakanda.
Yeah, different matchups here, too. You see in the 6th goal. So, Illyrio, we have, of course, a 5-goaler, Michel Dorniak, very strong captain. And then Jose Balser will come in, and Avery, both at 1 goal. That takes them to 7. And then Lily will come in as a -1. So that's a combination. And then Tanakanda, they come in with a little bit of a different setup with Pablo at 4 goals, Fran at 2. And these combinations can make the difference. You have Alfonso and Dr. Tanver Khan at 0, A-rated. And remember, what's great about this in the 6th goal, which I love, is that all these players, based on their handicaps, they all have the ability to play a goal or two better, especially when they get on their better horses and if they, if they have a good day. So you can turn a 6-goal team into a 7, 8-goal team pretty quick. And that's why this league has been such a success over the years. And Leanne and I were talking about it over the last 5 years for sure. We sometimes got mixed up between some of our 6-goal games and the 8 and 12. And the 8 and 12 is very fast also, but there's just so much energy and everybody's mounted so well these days. Great horses across the board. And it's great to see the polo world with so many fine 4-legged athletes. It looks like we're out here very quickly with 3:11 left. 3-goal lead. See if they can hold on.
And ball's back in play. And I think it's very, very nice to see how Tanakanda, aware of the fact that, we have a debutante on the field. And a very nice run here by Michel Dorignac, picking up his first, but the third in total here for Illyrio. Wanting to support and help Lily. And I think it's a very nice gesture when the work's been done. Tanakanda, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to go wrong. And these, as I say, I remember when I started playing in England, the 4-6 goal. These are the key moments and the memories that you won't forget as a polo player. And this young man, Dr. Tanver Khan, well, what can I say about him? He's already got his hat-trick. He'll be very happy with that. Picking up the next win here from the throw-in. Little touch there by Jose. In comes Spinacci, the younger of the two. Fran, great ball control here. Look at that stick work. Trying to get a little bit closer towards that goal mouth. Supported now by Alfonso Nero. And he just needs to take a shot on goal. Didn't get a clean shot. The backhand coming. Just wide with a little over a minute and a half remaining here in chukker number 4. And Illyrio will have the knock-in. Let's see if they can finish strong. And maybe possibly pick up one more little goal would be nice. To finish on a high. Spinacci sends it back. And he's found Dr. Tanver Khan, well read. The cut shot coming. Didn't quite open his wrist wide enough. And then what's he going to do now? He's going to go for the cut shot again. Clearly still enough space out there. Now he's just going to run out of real estate. And that pushes Illyrio, of course, back into their own half. We're down to the last minute of play. Let's see if they can pick up another goal. Come on, Lily. That's got your name written all over it. Here she is, Lily Laurent. She's got 40 seconds. Well, She'll learn that as well. If you snooze, you lose. Nice little pick up here by the number 4, Michelle Dorignac. There is the horn. Let's hope they can make this count. He's in shooting range. Let's wait and see if he opens his shoulders. Here it comes. It's high, but just going wide and out of bounds over there on the left-hand side. So that will be it. What a great performance once again here by Tanakanda at a much cooler and calmer pace, winning their second match with 5-3. So congratulations to Alfonso Nero, Dr. Tanvir Khan with a hat-trick, Francisco Spinacci and Pablo Spinacci. Del, any last words from you, my friend?
Yeah, no, but I mean, actually a good job by both teams. I mean, Tanakanda, they were so strong in their first game out. So, Illyrio, it's good to see them. Even though they lost here, they definitely are showing the ability to change it up and get it going. So, a lot of pole to be played in the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial. So, thank you for joining us here for our first of our triple header day. And once again, check all the times here for our triple headers. We'll have our 12 goal, and then we'll come back to the 6th goal. And once again, for Jan and Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. So I thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.